Guys, I have done this story time 3 times now. Okay? If this doesn't work out and you don't see me in 2 months, this is why. I'm gonna lose it. If this is the one, this is what we're gonna do, okay? Alright. Let's go. Hey everyone, Lazy Panny here. This story time is about the time I met Drama Alert's Keemstar. Now I know what you're thinking. He's not talking about Keemstar like the Keemstar that we all watch, the guy that says, let's get right into the news. Not that guy. Yes, I am talking about that guy. The one that did Minecraft Mondays and all that. The guy that would tell us the drama between YouTubers, or the guy that we know from Minecraft Mondays, all that stuff. Now here's the thing. I know some of you out there are gonna be like, no, he's lying, he's faking it, yada yada yada. And honestly, that's okay. I don't care if you don't believe me. But I know. I was the one who saw his face. I was the one who spoke to him. So, whether you believe it or not, it's okay. If you believe me, I'm glad you guys don't think I'm just gonna lie for a story time. Because honestly, if I did, I would have uploaded this story time way before a month ago. But if you don't believe me, that's okay too. If you guys are just like, he's lying, but it's an entertaining story, whatever. I don't care. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this story time. Let's dive on in. Now this story time takes place around 6 days ago. We're going specific now. But we also had to go a little before that. Now during this time I was told that I was going to be going to New York for 10 days to visit some family I haven't seen in quite some time. But I was also told that my sister and I would be going to the airport by ourselves, with no other adult. So I would be the one to chaperone both of us technically. Now, it's not as big of a deal as it may sound, but to me it was kind of stressful because I'm the dude with anxiety, so I'm not good with all this stuff. But I was like, cool, whatever, I get to go down to New York, then I come home, and then, just end it like that. But my time at New York was great. I got to go on a boat. I also got to go sailing. It was really fun. The water was really turning and had a lot of wind. It had a lot going for itself, to say the least. And I'm really glad that we got to do all that because now we all have some memories that we can just all look back at and laugh at. I also want to say the place that we were at, you can kind of think of it as like one of those cliche perfect neighborhoods that you would see in a movie or TV show. A lot of the people were nice. All of them would wave or say hi. We would be on bikes instead of cars because it was really that safe and the roads were just not meant for that. Because most of the time the people that were there were walking because a lot of them would be elderly people. But even then, some of them would also go biking as well on their own. We also got to see a symphony, we got to see a speech. It's really cool. I recommend going there sometime. But I understand that you guys are not here for that. So during the time that I was there, my grandparents would go over the procedure of how I would go through the airport. Once you go inside the building, you would go to the lady with your boarding pass, scan both of the tickets, go through, have the people scan your items, put your shoes and whatever in the little bin, go through, scanned, be fine, and proceed to the gate that you're going to. Simple as that. Now maybe that sounded a little overwhelming the way I just explained it, but it's really not. But me just overthinking it, I was like, oh my god, I'm not going to be able to do anything right. I'm somehow going to flip this all upside down and just mess all of it up somehow. But as you already know, this turned out way different than I actually expected it to go. So my 10 days of being at New York are over. I wake up at 10 a.m., I went to eat breakfast, my grandparents go over on how to go through the airport, then it's 1 p.m., we drive all the way down to the airport, they give us hugs, drop us off, and we go our separate ways. I go up to the lady, she's like, okay, you guys need to scan your boarding passes. I was like, okay, and I had her scan them. We went through, I put whatever I needed to inside the bin, I went through the scanning thing, I got scanned, I was fine, my sister went through, she was fine, and we went through it. And so now we're inside the airport officially. We find our gate and we sit down and wait for about an hour and a half. Now this was very long and very boring. To my surprise, I was like, wow, it's really going to take a long time, huh? And I also wasn't going on my phone very often. This was because I wanted to save my battery and not have it die when we're all boarding the plane and then I can't get the boarding pass up. In about 10 minutes before we go on the airplane, I see this guy. He kind of stood out to me for some odd reason. I look at him for a bit and I'm like, why does he look so familiar? And the longer I stared at him, I was like, is that Keemstar? And I was trying to tell myself, I was like, nah, you're just thinking that. You're making that up. It's not really him. But then the more I looked at him, I was like, it's gotta be him. I was texting my friends, I was like, I think I just saw Keemstar and everything. And they're like, oh shoot, you gotta get a picture with him or something. And then it was time to board the plane. And little did I know Keemstar was also going on the same airplane as me, and this is what confirmed my suspicion. His backpack had his Keemstar emblem and his Minecraft Monday as well. And not to be creepy, but I was just really excited. I took a little photo real quick and I sent it to my friends and they're like, oh my god, that's actually him. You have to meet him. You have to get a picture with him or something. And I was like, okay, I'll try something. I didn't want to be rude. I didn't want to go up to him on the airplane and just be like, can I take a photo with you and such. Especially when there was a lady that was right next to him. So I didn't want to be rude and all that. I wanted to give him his own space. But I turned on my voice memo, I put it in my pocket, and I walked through the airplane. Now my sister's looking at me confused because she's like, why are you so excited? And I was like, just a dude I know, that's all. So we get through, and then there he is. He's right there. So then, with all the courage that I had left, I was like, are you Keemstar?
I am.
No, you're not. Are you really?
I am.
No, this must be a dream. Oh my god. It's so nice to meet you. I love your stuff and everything, man.
Stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm so bamboozled right now. But alright, have a good one, man. And then I just gave him a fist bump and I told him to enjoy his flight. And then there that was. But once I sat down, I texted my friends the voice memo. Everyone was freaking out and being like, oh my god, that was really him. You need to get a picture with him. I was like, I'll try, but I won't force it. So then, after the 2-hour flight, we finally landed. Now, I'm trying to rush out of this airplane. I'm trying to get to him as fast as possible. But by the time I got out, he was gone. He was way ahead of me on the airplane, so I couldn't even catch up to him even if I wanted to. But even though I didn't get to have a photo with him, I still have a voice memo to prove it. Moral of the story? Just give those people their space. They're just like you. Just because they have a bigger following doesn't mean they're any different from you. You know, they're human beings. They live, they sleep, they eat, all of that. So that's why I was like, you know, great to meet you and all that. And that's why I didn't try to force the photo on him. But I hope you guys enjoy the story time. If you want more, there will be a playlist of these. And join the Discord, please. I'm asking you to join the Discord because we need more people on it. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Good night and goodbye. Hey everybody, let's get right into the news.
Remember that night when I met him at the disco, shiny purple skies, the new color on my chain. Beauty in his eyes, there's nothing that could go wrong. Then what a surprise, I let you get some gold.